So thank you for coming in to counselling today.
Thank you for having me.
So just before we get started, I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping, just go through just a couple points, which is legal obligation for you to know before we start the session.
Okay.
So confidentiality, have you heard of this before?
No.
Okay, so basically confidentiality implies that that whatever is spoken about within the session stays between us, so I cannot disclose any of your personal information to anyone.
Good.
So it stays within us. Any notes that I do take are kept to myself. I keep them in a locked cabinet here in my room, so you don't need to worry about that. There are 3 reasons as to why the confidentiality will need to be broken. So that'll be if there's a risk of harm to yourself or others, if your case notes are subpoenaed by a court of law for any reason, and the 3rd one is if my supervisor is wanting to kind of check in on how I'm going, and they want to see kind of the progress that we've made, and they don't focus on any client material. It's pretty much just about how I'm going as the counsellor, and help me move through and best provide some service to you.
Okay, well that sounds safe, so I can't see why any of that would be an issue at all.
Okay, you don't have any questions?
None that come to mind, but if I do have some along the way, then I will ask you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel pretty safe in all of that anyway.
Yeah, and this is a safe space for you to talk about, whatever you need to, any problems, any concerns that you have. This is, a space for you to come and to
Good.
be.
Good, because sometimes you need that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's hard to could often be hard to find someone to talk to about, friends and family and.
Yeah, well you can't always trust them either.
Exactly.
Sometimes you think you can trust somebody and the next thing you know, everybody knows. So I've learnt my lesson there. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Letting me know all that, where it's at before we begin.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.